Hey guys, we're reacting to Mcjuggernuggets retire in 2022. Come on, bitch.
It's hard to process what's happening in my life. I did a couple posts.
Also, Psycho got uploaded the next part of the videos he's doing, so I'll be reacting to that next. But
I miss the family I used to have.
It's sad he lost his Uncle Chris and his grandma last year, and within a week apart. Rest in peace to them. Also, too, rest in peace to Betty White. She passed away, so rest in peace to her. You know, and her 100th birthday is coming up, so rest in peace to her. My heart goes out to her family. So yeah, it's sad. There's a 28-minute video. Music is good, he's right.
You know, I'd say there's definitely a trust break with the founders. Guys, this is real life. This is real life.
He was saying how the music for this video is good. It is good. I'm surprised it's only 28 minutes, but I feel like his videos for the end of the video usually more on like 40 or 50 minutes. You know, sad, you know how long, but it is what it is. I don't mind it. So. To be fair too, it's not like a whole lot happened last year, like besides him losing 2 family members, and like coming to CEO and going on that trip with Ashley. They went to that to Punta Cana and they went on that alien trip. Or
because loved ones died. Look at Uncle Chris, worked his whole life, and he had nothing.
I lost a couple friends on my way up. I took a couple L's, but that's just normal talk. I popped a couple pills, but they don't do much. And now I take Prozac in the morning with some others.
Sounds good.
My wedding ring. Honey, where did you get all this?
Real light. I found
Song is good though.
You're paying me to retire?
You've always supported and believed that I could do it.
I've been waiting for my Storyfire plaque.
That was when I saw my first UFO.
You gave up your friendship and your family for money.
You want me to admit that I made a lot of mistakes?
You know, that's part of life, you know, is making mistakes.
I'm not a thief. You're a thief.
You know, we all make mistakes. That's human. But that's how, you know, you grow and you learn, by making mistakes. And that's the thing, too, with parents, you know, and their kids. Like, they always try to, you know, especially the real strict ones, like, you gotta let your kids make mistakes, because that's how they grow, that's how they learn. You know, and they grow as a person by making mistakes. That's life. You know, because no one's perfect. You know, that's why, you know, like, my person, you gotta get your heart broken. That's part of life. And it teaches you to become stronger. You know, like, that kind of stuff, you know, makes you a stronger person in life. You know,
I am officially the new CEO of Storyfire.
I don't think 2021 was that bad for you. I mean, obviously for Jesse, he lost 2 people. But other than that, like, I thought it was not bad. I know COVID, but remember, guys, the Omicron van, or however you say it, it's not even as strong as common cold, so don't be concerned about that. Even though it's spreading much, it's really not that bad, so.
This year was an absolute crap show. I can't wait to jump into this. But before I do, guys, make sure you watch the last vlog of 2021. It actually is over on Storyfire. It shows my Christmas, some of the gifts we got, a basement update with the Rigid House. It shows all the construction progress we've made, and also me and Ashley's dad, I guess, have a little bit of awkward boyfriend, girlfriend's dad bonding time. I don't know. And also make sure you download Storyfire, because video access is officially open to everybody by way of the brand new critic feature. It's super revolutionary. It's super cool. So make sure you go check out all the new things happening over at Storyfire. And so ends 2021. The year of the lighthouse. And what an appropriate name, because I was traversing treacherous ocean waters this whole year. Pirates showed up, the freaking Kraken, tidal waves, twists and turns. And guys, if it wasn't for the lighthouse guiding me home with its beautiful light rays, I don't know how I came up with the name, but I must have known this year was going to be all over the place. Let's refer back to last year's videos to see how we did with our New Year's resolutions. I want to be at peak physical health. this year. Okay, that's right. I am in the second best shape of my life as of today, so I did focus on health a lot this year, which is great. Storyfire will be going strong and blowing up for another year. Storyfire, yeah, that shut down. Okay. And then we sold it for like 14 grand, and for most of the year, okay, so we failed that one pretty hard. But I guess it was like, yes, no, maybe, I don't know. Can you repeat? We still love each other, and I think we're taking a lot of the pandemic out on each other. Ashley did last the whole year. Wow, good job, Ashley. No doubt Nick will be here and be the longest running cameraman for most of this year. Nick, unfortunately, didn't. For 2021, it's the pandemic. COVID, yeah, I remember that. Okay. By summer this 2021, things will be feeling a lot better. It's actually worse now than it was a year ago. We just hit all-time high cases.
Yeah, but this new variant is not even as strong as the common cold. Just because, yes, it's spreading more, but it's not that strong, so you're not even going to get that sick with this variant. And if you're vaccinated, that's why, guys, it's important to get vaccinated. Because it may not completely, you know, get rid of COVID, but it will help it a whole lot. You know, you won't end up in hospital and die. Isn't that what's important? You rather suffer and die? That's how you want to die, so you want to do your family? You gotta think about that. And I'm not trying to be mean, but...
listening to a guy who lost his entire net worth.
22 minutes.
It all crumbled in my hands. Alright, so even my terribly low expectations for 2021 were shattered and it dropped much lower than I thought. But that's just based off my goals and resolutions for 2021. I will say there was a lot of good things that did come out of this year. And that's why we're going to recap everything. But I'll tell you what, I don't think the bar could get any lower. That's why I'm pretty confident this year will be much, much better than 2021 and potentially 2020. Can I say 2021
go into having a positive mindset too, you know? Can't go into thinking, oh, it's gonna not be a good year.
Worst years for the YouTube channel and content? Yeah, I'd say it was. For as long as you guys have known me.
If you guys can hear that in the background, it's my dad's TV. He's watching TV downstairs. He always has it super loud, so just don't mind that in the background. He's watching Yellowstone.
So, what do you say? Well, let's give it some credit. Let's check it out. So, we kicked off this year with 2 family members dying. This one, I still have dreams of Uncle Chris and my grandmom. My Aunt Jackie actually just gave me, I'll show a picture of it here, this little trinket that shows my grandmom. My grandmom and Uncle Chris were 2 very strong.
They say that when your loved ones come to you in your dream, like loved ones are passed, that means they're actually coming to you. So, I mean, not everyone believes that, but I believe it.
Rest in peace to both of them.
Trust me.
Uncle Chris passed
if I know a story of 2020, lost my uncle. I'm not trying to compare at all, but
had dementia. Content aside, or just whatever, you know, goals for career, doesn't matter. When you lose family members, everything kind of goes out the window, puts things into perspective, and especially when they really matter to you. So that sucks. To add to those losses, we lost Storyfire. Storyfire was shutting down, and I completely lost trust with my co-founder, Brian, who was running Storyfire with me, and so we had to shut down.
That's why Brian, you know, kind of stepped away from Storyfire because of that, just, you know, like trusting him.
And then we had to literally
you don't know the whole story, guys, so just don't speculate.
It was either we do shut it down, or we potentially try and sell it. There was just no way we were going to work together.
20 minutes.
Yeah, to make matters worse, it sold for next to nothing. Literally an entire platform sold for 14 grand. I had invested millions. It sold for next to nothing, so it was a huge loss.
Sold it for more though, couldn't you? I don't know.
I'm just like, F it, everything.
Then I don't make assumptions.
That's why it's like, well, Mcjuggernuggets retired 2022. No, but keep watching for more. Sold to somebody named Deckchair, this anonymous bidder on OpenSea, and then that's when kind of became real. It's like, wow, we just sold our baby to this unknown, and hope for the best, but it's out of our hands now. It was a Hail Mary. Maybe it goes to some rich crypto person and they can fulfill the vision of a decentralized creator platform, and who knows, maybe they'll want us attached. Little did I know that's exactly what would freaking happen, which is insane. Now, I'm not gonna lie, after Storyfire sold, things kind of got better for me. Ashley and I got vaccinated. We almost tried to sell
the second vaccine, though. I got sick, got the body aches.
I
got like a tiny bit of a fever, only went up to 99, but I did take medicine, so that could have been why I didn't get
was in a
go
place
higher,
needing
but
financial advice. I sold my
I
damn
still
company
recommend
for
getting me.
nothing, which was
My mom
pretty
just told my
freaking
aunt
stupid
and
in
uncle got the
retrospect.
booster
What
shot and
was
they're
it?
really
Well, once we
sick.
got
They've been sick for a
vaccinated,
couple
then
days, couldn't
Ashley
even get
and I
out of
felt
bed,
safe
so.
to
But
return
I
to
feel
the
like
rigid
I'm
house.
vaccinated, so
We
I
actually
don't
started
isolate
finishing
it
the
much.
basement. We were getting a few
You
more
know,
bedrooms down there.
just carry
And we were
sanitizer
moving
with you, like get a
everyone
little,
we could
little
into the
sanitizer
house.
clip on your
Everyone was doing
bag
their
or
channels. Content
whatever.
was flowing.
Keep one with you.
Ashley and I went with Lance to Punta Cana. We had a great time. I said we went with them together like it was a choice. Or like they had a choice, but we happened to run into them at Punta Cana. Went to steal my dad's antique car, and then also some other things maybe got taken from the house, and then I proposed to Lance and or Ashley with what was my mom's wedding ring at the time. Probably not the best idea.
Yeah.
It's repurposing, though. What does my mom still need a wedding ring for? They're not going anywhere. Not gonna lie, after the Storyfire fail, I just kind of wanted to get away from
when
it.
it comes to stuff like that,
just like,
I
just gotta
wouldn't
hit the
jinx it. I
eject
mean, if
button.
you
This
don't believe in
happened
jinx and
before
stuff, just
2019. And I thought, you know
why
what?
risk
They
it?
had just released the CIA alien reports, and I'm like, I'm gonna be the one to break the story here. Let's go find some aliens and talk about an excuse just to travel the country and relax and get off social media, which is, I think, sometimes what we all need. And so, you know, got some money, might have took a lens.
Yeah, sometimes
came
it's
to
okay
blows
to
with
not
my
be on
dad.
social media a
Everything
lot,
was all
but
about money this
no,
year.
sometimes it
Took a
could
little bit
be
of rent
also
money,
kind of
and Ashley
help
and
you,
I
you know,
went
like if
on
you're
a
going through shit in your own life, just hop on social
alien
media,
bender.
watch
We traveled
videos,
the whole
see
country.
what's
We
going
got
on
to
with
see
other
some
people,
awesome
you know?
landmarks.
So.
We did meetups with fans, live streamed a lot of the trip, and it was incredible that we got to do that during COVID. I really did not expect that. We did a lot of awesome hikes.
I mean, he gets it though, COVID wasn't that bad anymore, like, you didn't really have to wear masks anymore, now that's coming back, but that's right, guys, I get it, you know, people, especially with religious things, but still, get vaccinated. It's not gonna hurt you, it's just gonna help you. You know, I know people like to say, well, you can still get sick. But you don't understand. You won't end up in the hospital and die.
A few of the guys from the house were hunting me down. They came to Colorado. They found me
is that
in the
what
desert.
you want? You want to
Talk
suffer?
about timing. I get a call from the legend
But look at
himself,
Jesse's family.
Jeff Chair,
I
saying that he wants to bring
know
me on
if
to
Uncle
the
Chris is
company. That's
vaccinated
right.
or anything. I don't want to speak too much on it, but Uncle Chris, look at that's where he died from COVID. He was in the hospital with COVID. I'm just saying. Why do you want to risk it?
The biggest twist and highlight of 2021 was
like, think about your families. You know, why do you want to risk your life and hurt your family, put your family through pain?
I did not anticipate them returning to YouTube this past year. The fact that we got to meet up, and guys, I don't know if you understand the gravity of how big that collab was. These guys, their freak out videos from 10 plus years ago were literally the reason I made the first Psycho video and made subsequent Psycho videos after that. It was a full circle moment where Wafflepone, the freak out kid, got to meet the Psycho Kid and inspired the entire series and really put me on the map and made my freaking career. So to shake these guys' hands, I mean, Steven, I definitely bit off more than I could chew because the dude sounded like a velociraptor on the table. But to get to film with these guys was insanely adrenaline rushing.
You guys can't see what I got my other Harry Potter books that I'll show you after.
What a treat. Also, I forgot to mention, Ashley also wanted to leave because her family home got sold. All her childhood memories, everything, even for as long as I've known her, she's lived in this house, which was only 5 minutes from my parents' house. Like, she really was the girl next door. She was super sad, so it was great that me and her both had an excuse to kind of say F everything and let's dip. Little did I know that upon returning, Ashley's parents actually had locked down the PA house. We got to reunite with the dogs, which was like a picture-perfect moment. I love just that shot of them. We reuniting in the sunny grass, like their ears flopping in the wind. But then it turns out everyone was gone from the rigid house. My dad actually, this was crazy too. My dad started a YouTube channel and has been grinding out content. I think my dad in the last 3 months has made more content than I have in the entire year combined. Jesse from the Psycho series will be having a brain aneurysm right now because, like, Psycho Dad and a YouTube channel, it just really didn't make sense. But he's been crushing it. He's on his way to 30K subs, guys. So make sure you go show us subscribing down there. I've been in a few videos on there as well. But that was definitely a 2021 twist right there. But then again, he was making content on my channel for a bit there when we were doing Storyfire, so maybe it's not too far-fetched. One of the biggest losses for this year was everyone in the rigid house, especially Nick Mcjuggernuggets. He actually did make it to be the longest running cameraman this year. It's unfortunate things didn't work out. It sucks that a lot of the trust was broken with everyone here in the house. And it's kind of also opened my eyes up to just the idea of the content house
What
in general.
happened?
I think there is a
Like the trust
reason it
is
doesn't work
broken.
out. It does get really messy when you have people that are just trying to like live and enjoy themselves in a house, and then it's also a work environment too. It's always been a blurry line with friends and work, and it's unfortunate that it all fell apart. Yeah, I wish these guys nothing but the best, especially going into the new year. I really believed in all
Nick
the guys
doesn't really
in the
upload
house,
anymore.
and I still do, and
Which
I
just
want to see
sucks.
everyone just like
No.
really bounce back. I think we all deserve that, so let's all
Yeah,
really
now
bounce
Shallow
back
left the
and
Richard House, now
make
it's
this
just
next
Swift.
year really special. The big project over the last few months, and picking up from where Nick left off, was finishing
hope
the
Swift,
rest
you
of
know,
the
I hope
basement.
she's
We're
happy.
actually very close on that
You know.
process, but you can kind of see it in a bunch of
I
different
hope she's
vlogs
doing
that
well.
you know, we're working on.
For those of you who don't know,
Basement.
Swift
Great
came out
moment of this year was
transgender. I
getting
mean, I'm
to
sure you guys
retire
should
my
know.
mom, with the shop
Also, you should
shutting
know
down
if
and
you're,
me kinda
you know, a
paying off
fan
the
of
debt
Jesse, you
last
know
year,
them.
it
Guys
kind of
probably
became
know.
clear that like my family members are getting older. Canvas is kind of like irrelevant at this point. So I actually was able to retire my mom, thanks to Rigid Studios and thanks to all your guys' support. That was an amazing moment for me.
13
My mom
minutes.
was pretty much giving me everything, so to get to do that was the best. For all the great things and happy moments, there was also some psychotic moments as well. You know, with my PS5 getting broken in the beginning of the year. I might have had, I don't think it was psycho, but I might have broke Riley's PS5, threw it out the freaking window, and our Thanksgiving got ruined in traditional fashion.
I like how he still
so
tries
that's
to
all
portray
fun.
us real, even though we all know
Pretty
it's
much
just a
every year we have
series, it's just
fans show up to the
scripted.
house. Brittany
But
Duke decided to let
it's
herself
funny.
in.
I
Also, a
forgot
couple
about
Storyfire
that.
tryhards showed up. They tried to move into the house. Josh and Riley. Whole lawsuit happened. Yeags was here. A masked Jason fan showed up to the lake house. Turns out that was just Riley again. And speaking of Shallow, it was great to see somebody from Storyfire come into the Rigid House, really make themselves at home in the Mcjuggernuggets universe and content. I was super sad to see him go. He really did just leave in the middle of the
I
night.
mean, we do know
unannounced.
Devil Inside
Cheers to him
Season
for
4
making a decision
is coming,
to better himself and
because
pursue his own
if you remember the
content.
video
So
when
we wish him
Shallow
best of
was
luck. One of
Jason,
the final twists of this year, Swift actually came out as transgender.
Hold on.
Jeff Saxton is now Emily
guys.
Saxton.
Okay, sorry guys.
I reacted to that on the channel. I think everyone was pretty surprised by that, and so 2022.
I got some baseball
it's
cards
still-
today from a
still
neighbor
Swift,
that my dad
but
knew
it's
since he
Emily-
was young.
Emily now.
So.
I definitely chalked 2021.
Well, my dad
to
bought
having
them
the
off
most
of him,
twists
so
and
we were just
turns.
kind of looking at them.
It's not, I
And
wouldn't even say it's
yeah,
a roller
so.
coaster. I'd say it's like the Wild
I can't
Mouse
to show you
ride.
my
where
Harry
it's
Potter
like,
books I got. It's really cool. Case is heavy, it's big.
Storyfire shutting down. This happened, and that. But
We
now
are
back, and this. So it's almost like you have to
11 minutes
pencil
left.
in uncertainty into every
There's soccer
single
ball
New
right
Year's
behind it.
resolution. I mean,
I
I'm
didn't
sure you
notice that.
did it before, but
Was that there the whole
things
time?
were
No, I just didn't
relatively,
notice it.
consistent. Also, I do have to preface, just understand, I hope you guys do give me some
I'm sure a lot of
slack
you know
because
Jesse
we
used to
are
play
in the
soccer when he was a
pandemic,
teenager,
and a
so.
lot of videos require more people, and literally everybody that I know and love has been in and out of like COVID, and it just seems like we're dodging sicknesses left and right with different like family members and whatever. So it's definitely been a major hindrance towards content because it's not like I just do sit down videos all the time. Every single one of my videos requires other people. So just keep that in mind. If you're like, where's the content? It's like, it feels like a legitimate, TV production where we gotta like take temperatures and it's like, are you good? Are you good? Like we gotta do background checks. Like, have you seen anyone who's been sick recently?
Right.
We gotta do freaking contact tracing.
That's how they
before
were
we
at the
do a freaking
doctors
video.
when I went for
That
my
brings us to the
physical.
end of 2021.
We gave
The
you
saving
some, like,
grace of all
if you had,
for
like,
me personally
fever
is
or
just the
something the
fact
past
that,
week or something along the lines of that.
Dexter named me Storyfire CEO, and I've hired a full team now, and we've been grinding, coming out with updates, and
My
the
thing is,
user
like,
growth has been
how does
really
Storyfire make the
strong
money
since,
to like pay for
since I
stuff? Like
became
you
CEO.
make money
All
off
the
ads, but that
features,
can't
all
be that
things,
much
it's
money that you
exciting
make
to
off
kinda get
ads and
back to where we
advertising.
left
You know what I
off,
mean? I mean,
in
probably
2020.
decent, but
So,
I don't know.
yeah,
I mean, I don't know how the
that's
rest can
the
judge
year.
them.
Woo!
Like,
You know,
it
and
takes,
that's why
I
said,
imagine
like,
it takes
I
at
might
least
beat
probably a
myself
couple
up
100,000
for
to
content
run a
or things
company.
happening, but,
So,
it was
like,
a
you know, pay
pretty
for all the service
adventurous
and stuff and then
rollercoaster
pay
year,
employees,
and
like,
there was a lot of bad, but there is also some good. And I think the best course of
with
action
bad
is
comes
to never
good, you know?
dwell on the bad
sometimes you
things
gotta
or the
go
woe
through
is
bad
me
things to
that
get through
happen,
good things.
and instead look at the good
You know?
things and what made us stronger and better, and
Yeah.
take that into
You know, when you go through bad stuff, it just helps you to become stronger at the end of the day, you know? Much as it
The
sucks.
year of the dragon. Put your fan theories in the comments
looks
below,
like when you-
please.
that looks like more like
Will
a
you
snake.
retire in 2022?
offense.
No, if I was gonna retire, I would pick like the year of Snorlax or like the sloth or the year of like trying to think of an animal that just gives up. A possum?
Just
no, that
gives
plays
up.
dead. What's an animal that just gives up?
Turtle?
Maybe like an ant, because because it like only lives like a few days or something, or like a fly. No, we're doing
Turtle.
the dragon because it's
Baseball,
fire breathing, baby. Let's talk about what's to come in the year 2022. Now, I'll be straight up. I think on the macro level, like on the global level, 2022, I don't think it's going to be that great. We're seeing peak COVID numbers. The economy is stressed to all hell.
Again, though,
Raising
this new
interest
the
rates
Omicron
this year.
variant
I
is
think
not as strong
economically,
as
it's
the
gonna
common
be a shit
cold.
show. It also, to
Just
me,
because it's
seems
spreading
like
a lot, you
people
just have to
are
keep that in mind.
progressively losing their
That's why you
minds
get
or just
vaccinated,
fed up
so
with
not
the
to be that
system.
worried. Like,
And
still
I
be
wouldn't
safe and
surprised
stuff
if,
like that,
we
but
start to finally feel
you know,
like
don't just
really
don't
bad
just
effects
live in your
from
house
this
because you're
pandemic.
scared.
And who knows, we could be
Because
freaking
when you
going
look
to war
back
with
in life, is that
China
what you
or
want to do?
going
Oh, I
starting
just
some
stayed,
freaking
lived in
war
fear.
just because economically
No.
that's usually what happens. And like I said, when people are getting stir crazy, they're like, let's just blow some up. But on a personal level, I'm optimistic somehow. I don't know how or why. I think this year is going to be predominantly much better than 2021 and maybe 2020 if we're lucky. So for the fire-breathing dragon, I am pumped on Storyfire. Like I said, numbers are growing tremendously. New features coming out. I want to talk briefly about it, and we're talking about Blaze Cash Out is the #1 priority going into the new year. We already saw video access.
8 minutes.
We're talking about Blaze Cash
So
Out.
videos
We're talking about
unlocked for
live
everyone now?
streaming.
I
We're
thought
talking
he
about
was...
just improving the discoverability.
Because I thought he was doing, like, now, like, the
Marketing,
community of
exciting things,
Storyfire
and
is
a
going to
whole year
choose who
of
gets video
updates
access,
for
which
Storyfire,
that's
and
just kind of a
also
bad
making
idea
more
in itself.
Storyfire
No offense,
content.
but come
For
on.
those that love MVE or some of my
Putting
more
that kind of power on,
content,
like, on
it's
us,
no wonder
like, come
that I
on.
kind of stopped making that on YouTube because it does get demonetized, it does get punished and suppressed. So if you're ever looking for my more edgy stuff, or maybe the stuff that the algorithm might not favor because it might be a little slower, more personal, I'm going to be putting that on Storyfire. So make sure you're downloaded and ready for that. That brings me to content in general. Guys, I think for 2021, I made around like 40-ish videos. 365 days and around 40-ish videos is effing terrible. Like, that output
Maybe, yeah,
rate
40,
is just bad.
50.
It'd be one thing if the content was like, whoa, earth-shattering. There is definitely some like really entertaining, dramatic videos this year and twists and turns in my personal life. Should have at least hit 50, 60 videos. Like, damn. My big goal is I want to at least make it better than this year. It's a low bar, but I want to make a lot more videos than that. But I don't want to just make videos to make videos. I want them to be quality content. And I want to start getting into things that might be considered experimental. I want to try and get more creative. Maybe the views might not be there. I don't really care at this point. I just want to make sure the videos that I'm shooting
Guys, no matter
are
what,
ones
just
that
go
I'm
support
passionate
Jesse, you
about
know?
and
No matter
really
if you're
enjoy
not the
filming.
hugest fan of the
Although,
content,
I might
still,
have
you
to
know?
pull some out of my just to
Because
get
he
the
works
views back
hard
up.
for
But,
us, you know,
that's
so the least we
nothing
can do
new,
is
right?
still
So
support
drop some
him.
likes on the video
Watch your
if
stuff,
you're
get him,
super
help him
hyped
with
for
views,
just
you
more
know, get him
Storyfire
views up
craziness
again.
and more content. I can't say I'll be streaming that much. However, if Storyfire does unlock streaming, I'll be streaming all the time as you earn Blaze. It's just be really fluid. I love the community on there. Everyone's super chill. Like, I'd be streaming a lot if and when that comes. I also want to get to my peak physical condition. I know in 2018 I had the six-pack, you know, MVE. I was grinding.
The reason why community is chill and everything's good
that.
because it's small. It's a small community. It's not like YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, where there's millions of people on there. You know, if it was like that, then it would be like any other platform. That's the thing people don't understand. Like, oh, Storyfire is so nice, everyone's so nice there. Why do you think it's like the way it is? Because there's not that many people on there. Like, it's not hard, guys. It's really not hard to figure out. It's like people are just in denial about it. Like, Storyfire is not a bad app, but let's open our eyes up to why things are like the way they are now. Because it's a small app, so yeah, things are going to be good now. It's small, it's not a lot of people, you know, right now. So, but if it continues to get more and more people, it's going to turn out like any other platform.
Like Daenerys in end of Game of Thrones. It kind of reminds you way back when I made Rule 19. I played every freaking character. Sometimes you just get fed up with other humans and you're like, yo. So when I say content, guys, I'm talking back to basics. No longer am I just like bringing random people in, my family only in videos, what you know and love, say from Sega Series MVE, my family members, keeping my circle tight as anything. And really that includes you guys watching. For those that have been loyal and watching me and supporting me for freaking 7 years now, you have my heart. and let's crush
Well, it'll be
this
5
year
years
together.
this
And
year,
I really want to
2022.
entertain you guys, and I want to get that connection back. That's really also what I want for 2022. I'm going to be more active on everything. To finish off my goals, I would like to travel a bit more, see if I can squeeze it in, even with the pandemic. I know we got lucky this past year, but I want to see if, maybe do some more road trip stuff or a little tropical island action. Just get a little more relaxation and find the balance a little better. Want to finish the basement. That's first and foremost. That'll be happening within the next week or so, and then I'll be furnishing throughout
4
as I
minutes.
collect different knickknacks for the downstairs. You'll see. It's going to be really cool. But last on the list, last year I was talking about Netflix. And I was talking about My Virtual Escape and maybe selling it to Netflix or repurposing it or maybe even selling a movie. That has not gone anywhere. I still would like to sell something or work on a bigger traditional project. I know I'm trying to spin a lot of plates here with Storyfire, content on the channel, personal life, and now a potentially big traditional project. However, maybe it's finally time that I release the Netflix trailer for My Virtual Escape. Now, I didn't get picked up by it, but I did cut a trailer working with this team, and I think it'd be cool to show you guys. However, it's possible this year I might go out to LA for a little bit, audition for some things, as well as start to pitch some of my movie scripts that I have, as well as MVE, the series. And I'll keep you updated on that process. Maybe that's something I can put on Storyfire and show that process. But ultimately, that's been a lifelong goal to try and sell something or get something on one of the big streaming platforms. So we'll throw it in there as a bonus extra credit. But guys, I just really want to thank you without getting too emotional. This year was one of the hardest of my life. And for everyone that's been kind, supportive, I don't really want you to feel bad for me, but I appreciate you guys keeping my head up. My series of different burnouts and different craziness and being in character, not in character, what's real, what's not. I appreciate regardless you guys along for the ride and always showing some support in the comments and the Reddits or dropping likes. I do look at everything you guys have to say, and it does mean a lot to me, and I always have to reiterate, none of this would even be possible if you guys weren't there watching and supporting. And I want to extend this message to y'all. I'm sure this year was hard for you too. I hope 2022 is a lot better for you. Let's make it together. And if you ever want to reach out, my DMs are always open on Storyfire. You can hit me on Twitter, whatever. Send me an email. I want you guys to feel like you're part of the family again. And I wanted to stress this to all you guys. Please stop. This is a message for myself as well. Please stop looking backwards. Stop dwelling on all the things that happened to you, all the bad things, all the negative things. I know it's easy to focus on it.
You don't live in the past,
talk about
guys.
it on social media. I know it's hard to see a optimistic, bright, sunshine, roses, puppies future. You have to visualize it. You have to imagine it. And then you have to start taking the steps to put those things to action. It's time to stop worrying and stressing and being anxious over what could have been in the mistakes. See what you can do to make your life better. Because with all this going on, guys, we have to, more than ever, push through this ish and be as optimistic as possible. You guys can do it. I know you can. So guys, cheers to another year ended. I'm not going to do the Howard Dean scream because when I did that at the start of 2020, I think I cursed the damn thing. But my dragon roar. Let's crush it this year. See you on the fire. I'll see you in the comments below, and I'll see you in future content. And let me know anything you want to see or just anything that stuck out in this video. Enjoy what time we have, guys, because tomorrow is not promised. I love you, Jays, to death.
True.
Don't forget to keep it frigid. It's fucking winter. I don't know why I do these outside. I missed the frozen lake. I mean, that wasn't cool. But what do you think of this
Oh my
soccer?
god, my
People
fucking...
are like, does that mean something? What does this mean? Anyway, Juggies,
It's a
stay
soccer
lit,
ball.
and I'll see you in the new year. I just thought I was trying to be cool.
But yeah. I feel like, Jesse has gotten better with it, but I feel like he's still, he kind of forgets, and people too forget, that YouTube has made a lot of what he's done in his life possible. Storyfire, Psycho Series, doing a novel, MVE, this made a lot of this stuff possible that he's doing now, If it wasn't for YouTube, he wouldn't have Storyfire, we wouldn't have Psycho Series and MVE, and I feel like people forget that, Jesse, seemed like he's gotten better with it, he still likes YouTube upload and everything like that, but I don't know. Another thing, too, I've been seeing that I've been wanting to talk about is people comment on his post on Twitter, like, I'd still see people keep saying, oh, that Jesse and Ashley get married. Now, I get where you're coming from, trying to be nice, but guys, stop putting pressure on them. You know, like, stop with that. Like, I get it, you like them and all, but you don't know what goes on behind the camera when the camera's off. Like, they're not gonna, you know, when they're on camera, they're gonna show them being happy. They're not gonna show if they're fighting or whatever. So, like, I'm not saying they do fight off camera. I'm saying we don't know what goes on. And marriage is a big deal. Like, I know a lot of you are young and may not fully realize it or comprehend marriage, but it's a big deal. You know, like, it can be a scary thing, too, to go into. So, you know, let them do it on their own time and they're ready. You know, don't put pressure on them. You know, because I know it may not seem like it, but it could put pressure on them if they see those comments a lot. Like, you know, I'm just saying. I'm just trying to, you know, be helpful. I'm sure they may not even care about it. Who knows if they even look at the comments that much, but still. Just don't say it, no matter how you feel about it. And I'm not saying it because, you know, I love Jesse and I want to be with Jesse. It doesn't bother me as much anymore. I feel like I'm starting to, like, come to terms with it that I probably won't ever be with Jesse. It sucks, but I hope we can at least be friends one day. But I'm just saying this because I know for me, I wouldn't want to see that. People keep commenting that. You know, I wouldn't want to keep people commenting. I know it's coming from a good place, but anyways, you guys want to see my Harry Potter books? Then I have to go make another video, so. My God, I hope when I go to edit this video, my app don't fuck up. When I made my Minecraft video the other day that I uploaded, and like I went to edit it and it wouldn't save. Like the video said failed to save, it couldn't convert it, so I had Colin do it. So I hope it doesn't happen this time in this video because it's a bit of a longer video, like the Minecraft one. But anyways, also this is my last reaction video of 2021. Well, not reaction, Jesse reaction, because I'm making the Psycho Dad reaction video, but for Mcjuggernuggets reaction. So, okay, let me put this up here. It's heavy. Like, this is the hardcover. It's a nice chest. Has a little thing you open up. And the books are in here. Fuck, no, don't stare. I know it's hard to see with the lighting, but yeah, it's cool. Then you close the chest up. If I can figure it out, come on. Then you just close it up. And it has these handles on the side to like lift it, but it's heavy. Like, and that's weird. The soft cover books that I originally got, like I can't think how much bigger this is than the soft covers book. I mean, the soft covers didn't come in a box like this. It came in a box, but it wasn't like this. So, regular hardcovers may be a little bit thicker, but like the soft cover book's probably half the size of this. I don't know. But I'm gonna go. I don't know why I brought the chair back. I have to go back to the other video, then I'm gonna finally get to relax afterwards. You know. Just gonna get it ready. This is the part 3 video of them moving stuff out of Jesse's basement, like fridge and stuff. So yeah. But 2022, I'm looking forward to. He says he's gonna be doing more content, which is great. Cause I do like Jesse's videos. You know, YouTube and Storyfire, which I'm fine with. You know, that's my whole thing. Like, just do both, and then everyone's happy. You know, the fans are happy, he's happy. You know, I feel like everyone wins in that way. You know, to do both. So, I'm excited for future content. You know, I know he's saying about going out to LA to, you know, pitch stuff, which it's great for him. You know, hopefully he'll still, if he does, you know, get something. I hope he'll still continue to make content for us on YouTube and Storyfire, if he gets, you know, a deal in LA. So. You know, but I am happy for him. I just want the best for Jesse. I want him to be happy, you know. He deserves it. And, you know, whether it's being on YouTube, being on LA, whether YouTube and Storyfire LA, whether it's being with me or Ashley or whoever. I want to be happy. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Last video of 2021. Last Mcjuggernuggets reaction video. But, yeah. And as you guys know, every year, too, I make a video when the ball's about to drop and make New Year's. I post on Twitter and Instagram. I don't know if I can post it on Storyfire, like full post, but if I could, then be on there. But make sure you check that out. I know, you know, it's different if you guys live on the West Coast, then yeah. But I live on the East Coast, so you know, if you live on the West Coast, when it's New Year's here for me, it's gonna be like 9 o'clock for you. So, but still, check it out. Yeah, follow me on my socials. Follow Con Insta. Subscribe to Josh. Subscribe to Juggy Go. Subscribe to Always_Juggy. Subscribe to Dan. Subscribe to Jacob. Subscribe to Caleb. Guys, please subscribe to me. Please like and please comment. Happy New Year's, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.